Yo, what's going on, guys? I just wanted to bring this up and say that I worked really hard on this video and it took way too long. Took longer than it should have, but I finally got through it. Finished editing. This is probably the last thing I have to do for it. Hopefully, a lot of it is post commentary, because I originally planned on doing this as a YouTube series, but I ended up streaming it a little down the line, so that's why. If you see constant cuts and whatnot, different mic quality and whatnot, like it sounds further, closer, or too loud, I don't know. It was because it was filmed on different days and whatnot. But up until the Elite Four, I started streaming this run, and I start talking to the chat. It'll be different, but this will change in further runs that I do. I also use a few different cheat codes and whatnot to ease this playthrough. Nothing that would give me the advantage, though. Crazy advantage, at least. Alright, third time's a charm. What's going on, guys? It's it's Hype. Back again with another video. We're gonna be playing Pokemon HeartGold. And gosh, I don't even know. This is Pokemon HeartGold. I'm gonna be playing through the entire game with a twist. That being that I will not evolve any of the Pokemon that I catch. I plan on having a full team of 6 that is fully unevolved. I'm going to be going all the way up until red. Now, I plan on playing this for however long it takes me to try to get to red. Like, comment, subscribe. Man, I really hate how slow walking is in this game. So, the starter Pokemon that I will be using for this run is Totodile. Totodile being one of my favorite Pokemon, literally all-time favorite Pokemon. When I was last trying to record this, I got to choose him, and his nature was actually not so good, so I'm actually glad I'm restarting this. Hopefully I can get a better nature. If not, I'll just roll with the punches. I don't actually know if that's good or not. Oh, I forgot we have to talk to our mom. Let's go talk to her. Once we do this, then we'll be able to run through the routes and all that. We don't want her to steal our money. Oh my gosh, I'm okay. We'll finally get the running, the running shoes. Just get through this part. I really wish there was a faster way to get through this beginning. It's probably my most disliked thing about the 4th-gen games. All right, here's running shoes. Let's enable them. Bam. At this point, we're trying to make our way to Mr. Pokemon's house, where we meet Mr. Pokemon and Professor Oak. We start talking to Mr. Pokemon, and he gives us the mystery egg and also heals our Pokemon, which is really awesome because we were getting poisoned and a little beat up trying to get to his house. So that's awesome. Now, after this, we're going to be heading into our first rival fight. First rival battle. Which I really hope I can win. I usually beat it, but I'm a little scared. Passerby boy. Alright. We can go for one more. Go for one more and we can probably hit him with a scratch. That's annoying. Let's go for one more. Let's go for one more. Here's that we could use. And a lucky crit too. Let's go. Cool. Alright. And water gun. That's nice. That's nice. It's going to be the world's greatest trainer. And we get to find out what his name is. Adult. I see. So Adult was his name. Yes. Yes, it was. In the spirit of this being an unevolved run and we're only using baby Pokemon, our rival's name will be Adult. I'm glad they understand that you are innocent. See you later. Cool. This is terrible. Oh, yes. What was Mr. Pokemon's big discovery? Okay. So once we get to, like, the first gym and all that, once we beat that, I think we can come back here and we'll be able to get that egg as a Togepi. Keep it. Everybody always wants to talk to our mom, but we're like an independent, like, 10-year-old, you know? So you're leaving on an adventure. I'll help too, but what can I do for you? I don't know, every time you receive prize money, I'll save it. This is good and bad, because we don't get as much money. But then she does buy us pretty good items, so I think we'll do it. Right now, she's going to tell us to be safe and all that. We're going to skip. Okay, Pokeballs, cool. So let's try to catch our Rattata. Okay, so here's Hoot Hoot. We'll catch Hoot Hoot as our Flymon. Bum 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 bum. Flymon. Cool. Boom, boom, bam. Tada. We'll just call you Small Fry. Actually, let's see. I'm trying to figure out how I want to acquire each Pokemon. Let's see. I'll actually cut here, and I'll try to. I'll get codes and stuff, and we'll have special encounters for each Pokemon. So we'll be right back. And our first teammate is Riolu. I really wanted to use Riolu because it's going to be a really big help for all the normal type Pokemon. It's going to be a really good secondary physical attacker. I'd like to say probably a good half of my team will be physical attackers, and we'll have a tank and a special attacker as well. Get some special coverage in there. Name you Baby. Ryu. Boom. Docile, nice neutral nature, that's completely fine. Our next Pokemon's gonna be Elekid. There we go. I didn't know if it was gonna work this time. We're gonna be using Elekid, who's actually gonna be a very big help. Really fun Pokemon to use. Oh, please catch him. Oh shoot. Elekid's gonna be a really big help for first gym and also the second as well. Really good Pokemon. Learn really good electric type moves. And yeah, let's see if we can catch him. Of course not. Alright, well, we'll cut to when we have Pokeballs. Because I just failed that. Okay, we're back. We're back. Oh my gosh, this Elekid doesn't want to be caught. Dude. Alright, Premier Ball. The Elekid gets caught in the Hello? Dude, I just bought 12 balls. Come on. Hold B. I'm holding B. I'm holding B. Holding B lets you catch the Pokemon. What? What is the catch rate on this thing? It's a level 2. I'm literally going to take it out. It's not even shaking once. What? Dude, no way. What? Finally, dude. Why was it not catching? All right, well, this is turning out to be a fun little silly turn of events. We're gonna call you uncatchable, because you were uncatchable. We only have 2 balls left. All right, let's see. Our next Pokemon is Magby. This is gonna be a really fun one. Basically, Elekid's rival. I just figured the 2 Pokemon would be really good additions for type coverage. We're gonna see if we're gonna be able to catch him, because Elekid here gave us a real run for our money. We have 2 Pokeballs. If not, we're just gonna go on. Nice. Okay. Okay. We'll start off with these 3 just because I don't have the money for it. We're gonna call you Bullped. Boom. This is what we're gonna start out with. This is, ooh, Jolly. Yo, Jolly's actually good, so good. Okay, we'll just start out with these 3 for the team. All right, let's get into our first battle. This Alakid is probably not gonna be able to take out this Frittata. Oh, that did a lot of damage. Okay, live 1 more. Okay. Nice, Rioli took it out. No, I do not want to battle you again. See, let's get through this. We'll do the trainer battles so we can get the XP. Alright, this Caterpie will be defeated. Nice, nice, nice. Alright. 6. Then I say we will start going to Magby. Oh gosh, I'm so used to playing Renegade Platinum that when an event like that happens, I assume that they're gonna battle me. And I'm not prepared for it. Okay. This will be good XP, I think, for Magby. Come on, come on. Oh my gosh. That's so unfortunate. Alright, Riolu's starting to learn some of its moves. Ooh, that was a close one. I feel like I might black out here. Oh, that did a lot of damage. Please don't. Okay. 1 HP. That's fine. We're gonna have to take on this Elder. Who has some strong Bellsprout. Oh my gosh. Oh, that did so much damage. It keeps using growth, but it doesn't boost its Fine Whip, so I'm not sure why it's wanting to use it like that. Alright. Hoo, you're done. You're done, kid. I feel like this Elekid's gonna be a nice special attacker. Or a mixed physical and special attacker. By this point, I think we'll be able to get our last 2 team members. And hopefully no more mistakes or like issues end up occurring. We're gonna try to catch the last 2 team members before we take on Faulkner. We'll cut to us getting our last 2 members, and we'll go face Faulkner. So we'll be right back. We might only be able to catch 1, which is fine. The next member is gonna be Munchlax. Gonna be the tank of the team. Okay. I had to go for that. Alright. Not one shake. What are the catch rates? Okay, there we go. We caught Munchlax. Big Eater. What are we gonna call you? What are we gonna call you? Well, let's call you the, and then all caps, the Muncher. Perfect. Our next team member is, if it's the right Pokemon, Togepi. Togepi is going to be the special attacker, the special coverage of our team. Oh, that did nothing. Okay, we're going to try to catch it. It learns really good special type moves, and I don't know what exactly I want to give it yet, but it can also be served as a good tank as well. It has pretty decent special defense. It has a good nature as well, so I just figured it'd be fun to use, and this will be the last member. We will now be going forward with Faulkner. Ooh, let's see if this fits. Oh, yes, this perfectly fits. Okay, let's go. Okay. We are here. We are here. Ba-da-bum, ba-da. Let's do do a little switch training. Clearly, Elekid's gonna be the MVP of this gym. Easy. And now we're up against Falkner, which I'm hoping isn't too big of a problem. Only 2 Pokemon, Pidgey and Pidgeot. I think the Pidgeot's like level 11 or something like that. Let's actually go to Muncher. Let's see what he can do. Oh, this Scent Attack ain't gonna do anything. Okay, Seed Bomb? The Seed Bomb ain't gonna do anything. Psycho Boost. Skill swap. Okay. Alright, we've had our fun. Let's switch into Elekid. Oh man. Let's see, maybe we switch. Oh, it's level 13. Okay. So let's go into you. Oh, that Gust did so much. That's okay. Let's sack the Totodile. Switch back into you. Nice paralysis, and this will take it out. Boom. Alright. So far, so good. We'll be able to use level 20 Pokemon. And oh, Roost. I don't think any of our Pokemon will be able to learn that, which is fine. I don't think we'll be using any Pokemon like that. By this point in the game, after being the first gym, I realized I didn't want to cut and record through the entire game. Once I get through the later parts of the game, I'll be recording important parts. But yeah, it basically, for most of the Johto gym badges, I'm just basically we're just gonna be rolling through all the gym battles in the Johto region up until like the 7th gym. And then we'll start picking up some of the story. We have some of the rival fights as well, so. Alright, let's get through this trainer. Alright, easy sweep. Thundershock. Oh, Thundershock missed. No. Alright. This should be pretty simple. Thundershock hits. Scores. Let's go. Easy. Oh gosh, it's adult. Tell me something. Is it true that Team Rocket has returned? What, you beat them? Quit lying. Are you serious? Then let's see how good you are. Let's go. We're going up against an adult. Oh, I don't know why I accidentally went into this, but we're just gonna push through. Okay, I mean, look, that's fine. That's fine. Of course you're using all the moves that. Of course you're using all the. Oh my gosh. Let's go into Bullpet. Easy. Ugh. Oh, that level 16 is gonna. It's gonna be a bit of an issue. Scratch. See if we can go into Elekid. Alright, not bad. This should be good XP. Oh, what takes out the Bay Leaf? Okay, we have to go into Bullped. Do I have any more potions? I have 1 super potion. Cool. Use that on Elekid. I will live that. Let's go. Counter takes him out. Let's go. Counter took him out. That's so good. I can't believe I got through that fight. Oh, we get 2. That was a pretty good takedown. Yeah, force palm. Let's go. Hell yeah. Hunters, it doesn't matter who or what. I hate to see them hanging around. That goes for Team Rocket too. They think they're big and tough. As long as they are in a group. Look at them alone, they're weak. I hate them all. Rip. Well, poor guy's just being an edgelord right now. Also, for some reason, some of the videos that I recorded didn't capture my voice for some of them. So it's probably going to be no audio, so I'll either fill it in or throw in my input on how I felt about the battle and whatnot. Yeah, this is the second gym battle with Bugsy. Alright, so we're doing the second gym of the game up against Bugsy. We're starting with a pretty low level team. I'm doing this literally right after doing the rival fight. So our team's significantly lower level. But as you can see, we just got the crazy burn. We're going up against a Scyther, Metapod, and Kakuna. The only real threat here is Scyther, and the fact that we got a burn this early in the fight is such a game changer. After we get the burn, we basically switch into Munchlax to try to get some shenanigans off, try to stall this Scyther. It's going to be really annoying because it has an Oran Berry, Citrus Berry, and there's still potions to be used, so it's going to be a really stall heavy fight. But if Magby had gone down, we basically would have had to rely on Elekid. Since Scyther's still bug flying, we would have been able to probably clutch this fight out even at the level that we are at. The fact that he uses U-turn here, taking out the Munchlax, means that I can basically get free XP on the Kakuna and Metapod, so we're just going to skip right through that. And we're just going to see right here, level 13, Bulbhead. Magby almost goes down here to the quick attack, but we're just going to keep using the Ember. Oh, we're so close there. And, let's see, right here, yeah, going into Togepi. Togepi is pretty bulky, actually. I didn't realize how bulky Togepi was. And we're just going to try to keep that Magby alive. If that Magby goes down, we low-key lose the fight, but I think Elekid would have been able to pull through. It's going to hit the U-turn again, switch us into Oh, I'm sorry, I thought it was going to take us out. He's going to switch into what? Oh, here's Kakuna. So the other one's Metapod. Basically getting free XP. And this Magby is essentially going to take care of Bugsy right here. Let's see. Yeah, his Scyther's basically done for, and we were somehow able to get through this fight so this is the second fight that I just went straight into, did not prepare for, and I was able to I was able to get it done by using my big brain. Yeah, I think this fight was besides some of the shenanigans with Scyther, I think it was actually a pretty simple, fun little beginner fight. Really starting to show that like we're only using baby Pokemon, so it's only gonna get harder from here. But yeah, I'd probably give this fight like a solid, like, out of how easy it was, probably like a 3.5. I might forget that rating, but I'm gonna try to keep that going and be consistent with it throughout the rest of the fights up until the Elite Four. Alright, so now we're gonna be starting on the third gym fight, which is Whitney. Whitney is the normal type gym leader, and probably the most notoriously hardest, that even makes sense, hardest early gym fight in history ever. She's starting off with a Clefairy, level 17, and she also is going to be going with a Miltank after this. This fight is pretty textbook because we have a Riolu, we're basically just going to use Riolu for this fight. One-shotting the Clefairy. No challenge there. This Miltank will end up giving me a little bit of trouble. But again, it's nothing that'll make it or break it for me, honestly. The only real threat is the Miltank using Attract and using that to its advantage. Use a Stomp here, but luckily I didn't get the flinch. I didn't get flinch, so I was able to hit it with the Force Palm. The only real issue with this Miltank is it's tanky, and the fact that it knew attract and it's using it right here. It was trying to go for some flinch attract attacks right there. Luckily, it couldn't stop me, and we just hit it with another Force Palm, and that basically takes it out. This fight was super easy. Didn't even have to worry. We over-leveled a little bit, but honestly, that's just trauma from previous playthroughs and not being able to get through on the first try. This fight was really easy. I'd probably give it a 5 out of 5. Super easy. Alright, so we're going to do the Rival 3 fight next. Adult 3 is our rival name. He's going to spout a bunch of stuff about legendary Pokemon and the find Team Rocket and some stuff like that. I don't know. I don't really know what he's talking about. I didn't really pay attention when he was trying to talk to me. But we're going to start this fight. Adult. This is our third fight against Adult. He's going to be starting off with a Ghastly, Zubat, Magnemite, and end off with a Bayleaf. So, because Magby was able to learn Feint Attack, we're basically going to be spamming that until we take the Ghastly out. And I'm pretty sure this Ghastly goes down quite easy. Yep, one shot right there. Super effective. Honestly, this Magby with Feint Attack is so clutch. It helps me out in so many parts of the game. Alright, he sends out Magnemite, so this is going to be easy. It's Ember. It's not really going to do much. So far, so good. Lives that. It's going to use Supersonic. It misses. We dodge it, and we just go for the Ember again. Pretty normal. We're doing pretty good so far. We're practically the same level from the Whitney fight. We're really not having any trouble. I should switch to Allocate here, I think. Let's see what I do. We still hit the Ember. We're just riding that Magby train. This Magby's pretty much sweeping this entire battle. I think, yeah, here we go. We're going to go into the Allocate, take it out. Once we take it out, it's going to go into Bayleaf. Ooh, oh, it hits us with the Wing Attack. That does literally nothing. We're just going to hit it. Shockwave, one-shot that. So far, so good. Let's see. Yeah, it's not living that. That Zubat's the Zubat's so weak. I could only imagine if I ended up using it on my team. All right, so we just skipped there. There's a bunch of the Bayleaf kept trying to spam Synthesis, which was making this fight really annoying, really hard. And we're just trying to bulk it out with Munchlax. We can stall too. This Munchlax is doing its best to stay alive with the poison, while the Bayleaf is doing heal stalling and whatnot. Yeah, it does nothing. This Munchlax is literally so tanky. Oh, and we get the Bayleaf with a critical hit tackle. Honestly, I thought I had used Magby. I mean, I thought I'd used Magby against that fight against the Bayleaf. I guess not. Well, that was the fight. It was pretty easy. It was pretty annoying, but I'd give that probably a 4. It's pretty easy, but because of the Bayleaf because the Bayleaf kept spamming Synthesis, it was just a tad longer than what it should have been. Alright, we're gonna start with the 4th gym. This is Ghost type. We're going up against Morty of Ecruteak City. He's kind of a weird gym leader. At this point, if I was using a normal team, I'd probably be going at him with like a Croconaw or something. I'd have to find some way to counter his Ghost type Pokemon because he basically uses a Ghastly, 2 Haunters. I'm sorry, I think it was 2 Ghastlys? I'm dumb. Ghastly and 2 Haunters, and then 1 Gengar. So his Pokemon is pretty fast. The main threat here is Gengar, and the Haunters too. I guess I'm kind of spitballing this, but because of the Hypnosis and Dream Eater, we have to really keep into account letting our Pokemon stay awake and not getting hit. Ooh, and we barely lived that with 6 HP. This Magby is so good. I don't understand. I don't know where its stats came from, but it's been able to tank all these Gengar hits. And let's see right here. We switch into Munchlax because we predict the Shadow Ball. Pretty simple. It's like its only attacking move. And we realize that we can actually do some damage here. We're going to hit it with a Screech. And this is going to make it so that we can switch into our Totodile or our Magby again. And it's basically going to be a one-shot. We get hit with the Hypnosis, but we switch into Totodile. As I said, we get hit with the Mean Look, but it's not going to really matter because we're just going to hit it with a... I think at this point it's Crunch or Bite. Yeah, we get Crunch. It misses the Hypnosis. Luckily, this battle would have gone way longer if we had gotten hit by that Hypnosis. That one Screech really came through, even though Gengar is like pretty frail. We were able to get it with the one Crunch, and that was pretty simple. So he loses his Ace like right in the middle of the fight. So now it's just down to the Haunters, and we're basically just gonna sweep here. We're just gonna use Crunch. Uses Curse, takes out like half its health, so that's a guaranteed takedown. We're gonna get that, and then we're gonna switch on over to the other Haunter right here, who's basically gonna, I don't know, probably just do the same thing. It's not over yet. No. Alright, he thinks he can believe. He only has one Pokemon left against a team of 6 baby Pokemon. I do not believe that. The Nightshade definitely doesn't do much. Crunch is probably gonna one-shot right here. Boom, bada bing bop. Pretty easy. Because we had coverage, this fight was really easy. I'd give this fight probably a 5 out of 5. Literally no issues besides the Gengar. Other than that, like, the Gengar didn't take out much of our Pokemon. Didn't really do any of that. If we had gotten hit more times with the Hypnosis, I think this fight would have gone down to a 4. But pretty easy and straightforward. 5 out of 5. Alright, so now we end up making our way all the way to Cianwood Town. I think that's what it's called. Because we gotta get the secret potion for the Ampharos. That's sick at the lighthouse back in oh my gosh, what is that? What was that town name? I can't remember. Wherever Jasmine is, a steel type gym. Anyways, we see this Suicune, and this guy says he has to battle us to gain its worth, its trust, its whatever. This guy's name is Ucian. I think that's what it's called. He's going with a Drowsy Haunter and Electrode. This fight was a little weird because I don't exactly have all the type coverage for that team. I'm basically just talking about Electrode. This Drowsy is gonna be no issue. Misses the Hypnosis. We're pretty good on the Hypnosis dodging him with the Feint Attack, but it's probably not gonna go down in one hit because it's pretty bulky. It's not gonna be much of a problem. It's probably gonna hit us with another Hypnosis. Yeah, these Pokemon love to spam Hypnosis. Really annoying. That's fine. We're gonna try to switch. We're gonna what? Why am I brute forcing this? Dream Eater? Yeah, this is when I realized I had to switch out because I did not want to keep losing health and have it gain health. That did so much damage. Wow, yeah, I don't know what I was thinking there. That was a pretty... Man, I wish I could just smack myself in the face right there for making that move. Alright, we're switching into Totodile now, who should be an easier time. Doesn't get affected by the Dream Eater because it is not sleeping currently. Let's see, that's Crunch. Yep, Crunch takes it out. One shot. It's pretty simple. That was really annoying. Can't believe I did that. We're switching into the Electrode. I'm sorry, we're going into Munchlax to see if we can do anything against this Electrode, because it really likes using Thunder and it's hitting it a lot. So this Thunder is going to end up paralyzing me, unfortunately, but it does no damage at all. That's fine. I'm just trying to figure out now how I want to take this Electrode out, because I know it's just going to be brute forcing it, and so my best logical idea was going into Elekid, takes the Thunder like a champ, 57 HP. We're just going to spam Discharge here. We're basically going to have an honor battle right now. Electric move on electric move. This Thunder is doing decent damage to me. He got me under half health. I'm slowly gaining it to half health. I'm trying to figure out some way that I want to take it out. This quick attack was I got real lucky. It was a crit on that quick attack. And we barely live with 8 HP. I think another quick attack does it. Honestly, I should have just been leading with that. It does not take it out, but it misses the Thunder. So this quick attack takes it out. I don't know what I was thinking there. I really wish I just gone with quick attack. I'm making some weird misplays in this fight that weren't crucial, but could have made this fight so much easier for me. Once he sends out this Haunter, I realize that it's probably best for me to just bring out my Totodile once again, and we just use Crunch here. The Lick. Does it paralyze? It does paralyze. Of course it does. It paralyzes me, which is really annoying, but we still hit it with a crunch, luckily. It just slows us down, and we almost one-shot it. I thought we were going to one-shot it. That's fine. Lick. Ugh, gosh, so annoying. What a weird move. And we get paralyzed. That sounds about right for my luck. And we're just going to free ball, and we're going to go for the Surf. This Surf ends up taking out the Haunter, and it's basically battle. I'd have to give this fight probably a solid... maybe 3. I don't know. The fight wasn't too hard, but the Electrode was really annoying. Definitely had some paralysis, the drowsy hypnosis as well. I'd give it a 3 for how easy it was. It wasn't too hard. It was still pretty easy. We still got through it, but just really annoying hacks. Alright, so now we're going to be going up against the 5th gym leader, Chuck. We stopped the waterfall from going over his head. Now he's all salty about it. I'm not too sure why. I guess he was training or whatever. Bro's always grinding. Everybody's always grinding these days. But you know what? Screw it. We're gonna try to challenge him to a Pokemon battle. And from what I remember, he has 2 Pokemon. Let's see. Yep. Primeape level 29 and Poliwrath level 31. Main threat here is Poliwrath, just because of how strong he is. Primeape is a little bit of an issue because he's fast, but can't outspeed my Elekid. It's too good to discharge hits, and I thought I was going to get the Paralyze there. Unfortunately, I did not. Hits with the double team. I'm going to find this as a bit of an issue if I can't hit him. He's going for the Focus Punch right now, which is the signature move that he's going to be using a lot. We end up missing. Hits us with the Focus Punch, and boom. That probably takes out our Elekid, unfortunately. Oh, it doesn't. Boom. Wow. Post-Nick. Reactions. Let's go. He's going to hit with another Focus Punch, and we're going to try our luck again. We're going to hit with a Discharge. Boom. Yep. Take him out. Pretty simple. Pretty easy. We're going to probably push through with this Poliwrath, and we're going to try to use Discharge on it. Let's see right here. Nope, we're actually going to switch into... Let's see, who do we switch into? We're going to switch into Totodile. Why? I'm not too sure. Let's find out. My guess here... Let's see, he uses Surf, so I'm going to resist this. I'm going to be in the green. And let's see, I might use Crunch. Oh, we switch out over here. That's fine. Boom, bada beat. We're hitting Thunder Punch. It's probably some stall battle. Elekid was pretty low, so... yeah, we're just gonna heal up the Elekid here. We dodged the Hypnosis. This seems pretty basic here now. He uses the Hyper Potion. That's totally fine. We're just gonna keep spamming the Electric type moves because it's working. It's paralyzed, and it can't really do much now that it's slow. Can't really Focus Punch because it won't hit consistently, and I'm pretty sure this Discharge takes it out. Either way. This fight was pretty straightforward, minus the Focus Punch and the confusion and whatnot. Pretty easy fight. I'd give this probably a 4. Minor issues occurred, nothing too crazy, but it's pretty easy and not too much of an issue for me. Alright, so now going into the 6th gym, Steel type gym. This one's going to be pretty difficult because I have the Pokemon to tackle it. I have Riolu, I have Magby, I have Elekid, I have Totodile. It's just the fact that she's got some pretty bulky Pokemon along with Magnemite. Let's see, yeah, right here, Magnemite, 2 Magnemites and a Steelix. Basically, this turns into a humongous stall battle that takes so long. This battle took me too long. I couldn't even utilize Riolu here because at the beginning, I basically thought that I could take a hit from it. I could take a hit from the Magnemite, but once it uses Thunder Wave here and into the next turn, it basically like takes me past 50% health, and I did not enjoy that. Riolu did not enjoy that, and I end up just switching up. I try hitting a speed here, even though I'm paralyzed. It just doesn't work out. Thunderbolt hits me right here. We're gonna see how low it gets me. Bada bing, bada boom. Past yellow. Down to 27 out of 82. I don't like that. I don't know why I healed here, but I did. We're going to end up cutting over to when we are a little further into this fight against the Magnemite. We're going to switch to our Munchlax, who ends up taking down the Magnemite because we basically had to spam Screech on it to get its health down. I just couldn't get Riolu to stay in without fainting, and I didn't really want to deal with all that. So we're going with Munchlax to take down the Magnemite, which is probably the one Pokemon I shouldn't have been using. I probably could have gotten this done with Magnemite and had an easier time. But I like to give myself a challenge, and the Munchlax definitely did that. We ended up taking out both Magnemites there. It was just a huge stall battle, not that much missed. So this Steelix is going to be the main issue. He misses the Iron Tail, which is huge. We hit the Screech. Going to do the same strategy that we've been doing on a Magnemite. And this Munchlax actually ends up literally clutching this fight out. For some reason, it paralyzes the Steelix, and this is basically the fight. I had the Pokemon, I had the Totodile. Like I said, Totodile, Elekid, Riolu, even though we tried using it, didn't really work out. The Magby, and the Munchlax ended up coming through. Let's see, we're going to do a bunch of health here. Another crit, dude. This Munchlax is a crit machine. Let me tell you what, this Munchlax has literally got me through so many... It's gotten me through so many problems, so many, like, troublesome times. It's so good. That's the Steelix going down. Bada boom. Munchlax ended up clutching out this entire fight, which was so unlike anything I've ever seen. This fight was probably a, I'd have to give it a 2. Just really annoying. I couldn't get any of my super effective Pokemon out to actually take care of the job. So I'd give it a 2 out of 5. Fight was fun, though. Alright, so we're going to cut over to this Red Gyarados event right here, over at the Lake of Rage. Basically, with this run, I'm not going to be able to use this Gyarados. It's shiny, it's cool, we all love it, we all know it. I basically come in here with my Elekid, knowing full well that I will not be using this, and I just went in. Rain's pouring, this fight's epic. We think the Elekid will be able to push through. We hit it with a discharge, and just watch. Just watch. Literally one shot. Elekid one-shots it with discharge. Gyarados did not have a chance. Didn't even want to catch it. Bada beam. Bada boom. I really like saying that. I don't know. I've been saying that a lot in these recordings. I wonder how many times I've said it so far. Are we going to let the Elekid evolve? Of course not. That would literally break the rules of this run. That would be insane of me to have done that. Yeah, that fight was 5 out of 5. No challenge at all. Alright, so we're going to head into the Team Rocket HQ event that we're doing over in Mahogany Town. Basically, Team Rocket takes shoes in here. We're going up against Petrol, who leads with Zubat, then goes with Coughing and Eradicate. Pretty low-level stuff. This fight is pretty brain-dead, honestly. Not too much of an issue. We got Scrambling coming out here. We're going to use Ancient Power on this Zubat. It's probably not going to live this Ancient Power. I'm not going to lie. This Togepi is pretty cracked. We gave it a lot of gamer subs, a lot of energy, a lot of crazy substances so that it would be able to one-shot. This Coughing is going to be just a little bit of an issue, only because I know Togepi won't be able to one-shot it. We're going to hit it with a Yawn, so we can try to get probably Totodile or something out here. This Assurance isn't going to do anything to me. This Togepi, honestly, has been such a crazy Pokemon this entire run. Literally has been able to tank so many attacks. We're going to go for the Ancient Power. Once again, I'm assuming we're going to try to go for the stat boost that comes from the move. That did probably, what was that, 60 HP it looks like? Coughing's asleep now. We're just going to hit it with another Ancient Power. And this Togepi's going to sweep Petrol. It's going to sweep a Team Rocket admin. This is my favorite part about this run, is basically we're just literally using baby Pokemon and we're sweeping the entire Team Rocket HQ with literally baby Pokemon. That was a fight, pretty easy. Literally no challenge. That was a 5 out of 5. Literally zero challenge at all. Alright, so now we're going to get into the next fight that happens in the Team Rocket HQ, which is a double battle between Ariana, Team Rocket Exec, and a Team Rocket Grunt. They're going to be leading off with a Arbok, Gloom, Murkrow, Drowsy, and Grimer. Don't really know who has who or what, but this fight was pretty easy. We got pretty high-level Pokemon, and we're basically sweeping their entire team. I'm using Totodile here. Friggin' Lance is using Dragonite like a crazy man. Using Thunder on the Grimer when he could have used it on the Murkrow. Straight savage. One-shots to Grimer. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to Ice Fang this Murkrow right here. Nightshades me. This only does like maybe 5%. Just kidding. That's like 10% maybe. Maybe. I'm trying to work on my percentages. We go for the Ice Fang. This takes out the Murkrow one shot. No contest. This Murkrow does not live. It was never meant to live like that. Live this life. Yo, Mega Drain. This hits my Totodile for like nothing. And then the Dragonite's in the middle of the fly animation right now. So it's going to hit Gloom. Yeah, the Dragonite outspeeds the Totodile. So that's fine. Whatever. I don't really care about getting the KO for this one. Not much of a big deal. And we're going to get the XP for that. And that was basically the fight. This fight was a 5 out of 5. No challenge at all once again. Okay, now we're going into the 7th gym. This is against the gym leader Price. He's an ice type gym leader. He's leading with Seal, Dugong, and Paloswine. And I believe I lead off with Riolu? If I'm not mistaken, yes, Baby Ryu. Let's go Baby Ryu. I'll lead off with Baby Ryu here, hoping to get basically a minor sweep. Just going for the force palm, seeing if I can get paralysis. Maybe see if I can get one hit on this Seal. Unfortunately, I did not. The Seal hits me with an Icy Wind, which will lower my speed, unfortunately. It's fine. We're just going to go for another Force Palm, and I'm pretty sure this takes it out. Oh, man, I gotta sneeze. Ugh. Gosh. Gotta hold in that sneeze. Let's see if I can hold in the sneeze. Okay, so my issue with this fight that I have is, besides the Seal, we go up against a Dugong and a Piloswine. Two fairly bulky Pokemon. The fact that this Dugong has Ice Shard, Sleep Talk, Rest, and I believe the other move is Icy Wind, if I'm not mistaken. I can't recall. It makes it really hard. So I have to go into the strategy that I used to beat Jasmine. I gotta use Screech. One turn. Wakes up so it doesn't use a Sleep Talk. So thank gosh for that. Body Slam, easy crit. Dude, this Munchlax literally is clutching with the Screech. We switch it over to Magby versus Paloswine. This was risky because I switched into it, meaning that I could have used Earthquake or something like that onto the Magby and probably taken it out. Luckily, that didn't happen. I used Hail, so I got a free switch. This Hail hits me for very minimal damage. We hit it with the Fire Punch, and I'm hoping this hits. Perfect. Boom. Another crit, dude. This fight was actually pretty easy. Yeah, I'd give it maybe a 3.5 out of 5 out of easy. It had its difficulties, mainly a little stally fight, but overall 3.5 out of 5 in terms of how easy it was. All right, now we go into our fourth adult rival fight, which is gonna be a little bit hectic, I think, if I remember. I honestly can't remember. We're just gonna watch it over, just like all of you. He leads off with a Golbat, Magnemite, Haunter, Sneasel, and Meganium. So stronger Pokemon, making it a little harder. But honestly, this Golbat is a one-hit. This battle shouldn't be too much more difficult. I should use proper grammar. I just don't English very well. Anyways, it's a critical hit, one hit. This Golbat does not live to see another day. This Elekid takes out one hit. Really strong Elekid, honestly. Alright, he's going out to the Meganium. Let's see what I want to do here. I think I'm probably going to switch into Magby. Yeah, makes sense. Or Munchlax. Okay, Magby. I figured it was one of the two. Honestly, Munchlax is just such an MVP. I use him in so many of these battles. Alright, hits me with the Poison Powder. It's not going to do that much damage. And I'm probably going to end up going for like a Fire Punch, maybe. Flamethrower. Honestly, this Meganium is just so annoying because it has Synthesis. And so I know it's going to take one of these moves. It's going to take a Fire Punch. Probably put it to like half health. Just around half. Yo, wait, what? Hold on, and the burn? Wait, whoa, I don't even remember that shit. I just wooed myself. Alright, so we got basically what was a 90% hit, Fire Punch. I forget if that was a crit, but with the burn too, he's obviously going to want a Hyper Potion. No Hyper Potion, no Synthesis? That was actually kind of crazy. I can't believe that Meganium. This is Meganium actually, hold up, dude. Elekid and Magby, honestly, dude, this entire team, I cannot stop giving it credit. All right, we're gonna switch into Riolu versus Haunter. I switched into Riolu here easily because it has Shadow Claw. I know it can take it out at that health. We can tank at least one Shadow Ball, luckily. Really glad that wasn't a crit. Otherwise, that would have killed the Riolu. But we did end up getting our own crit with the Shadow Claw, taking out the Haunter. Haunter's not very like tanky, not very bulky, pretty frail actually. So it's not gonna live that. We're gonna go into this. It's gonna go into the Sneasel now. Hits me with the Quick Attack. We do live that. Going in for the Force Palm. I don't know if I get the Paralyze here. Let's see if I get the Paralyze. What? A one hit. It is ×4 effect. Super effective, ice and dark, so the fighting type move does indeed take it out one hit. Let's see if we can sweep with the Magnemite. I'm sorry, sweep with the Riolu. I'm not sure if we're going to get the one hit. I don't know if this Magnemite has sturdy. Oh, let's see. This might be a crit. This might be a one shot. I don't know if you live this. Boom. You do not live this, and the Riolu takes him out. This fight, why did I say this fight was probably a 5 out of 5, honestly. Okay, now we're going to go up against Proton again. This is going to be like the second time we're going up against Proton, and it's such a weird name. It's like a Mega Man name, but honestly, it's whatever. Here it is, Proton. We're in Goldenrod Radio Tower, going up against a Golbat and a Weezing. This fight's going to be a little annoying because the Weezing, I don't exactly have a Psychic type move or anything that can really take him out, so it's going to take a little bit. I don't know why I didn't lead with Ellicate, but I know this Magby can take out this Golbat like nothing. Let's see. This Flamethrower is probably gonna, yeah, one shot. Not one shot? Did about maybe 80% health. Hits me with the Confuse Ray. We're such a high level, honestly. For the level that we're at, I would have thought that one hit. We're gonna tank this Wing Attack, honestly. This Riolu's been able to take some hits. We're gonna hit it with the Shadow Claw now. It's gonna take it out. Yep. Pretty simple as Riolu. Strong physically, able to take it out, no problem. See, now he's gonna go into the Weezing, which I'm just gonna skip through because it was really stally. Like, I keep saying it, but this Weezing just kept wanting to live, so we had to get the Ellicate out, hit it with the Thunderbolt. Bada bing, bada boom. This fight was nothing, real easy. 5 out of 5, no challenge. Okay, so now we're gonna go into Ariana. It's gonna be like the second time we're going up against her. This time it's a solo battle. And it's going to be talking about how, if I remember... Oh, yeah, if you hear those dings, at this point, I'm streaming live to TikTok. And so if you hear those dings, it's a bunch of people following me. She leads off with Arbok, Vileplume, and Murkrow. This Arbok is a slight problem just because it has Intimidate, and it's quite strong against my baby team. But we're going to hit it with the Flamethrower. This is probably going to do a good amount of damage. I'm just a little worried that this Arbok is going to try to do some weird stuff. Like right now, use Glare. It's going to try to cheese me right now with Paralysis Hacks. We're just going to have to try to play around that. Where you keep hitting the Flamethrower because it's a special type move. It lowered my physical attack, not my special. So we just kind of power through the Paralysis. And we get the job done. Taking out the Arbok. It's going to lead into the Vileplume now. We skip over to Munchlax, basically taking the Vileplume down. Because the Magby was too weak, and the Munchlax was the best option to go into, taking it out with the Body Slam. Easy peasy. Now it's the Murkrow. We're just going to keep spamming that Body Slam. Because this Murkrow is honestly it's not going to want to take a Body Slam. Even if we don't one-shot it, it's still going to do a lot of damage. Oh, man. Just kidding. I'm just kidding, dude. Honestly, this Murkrow went down easy. This fight was nothing. 5 out of 5. Easy as heck. Boy. Alright, now we're gonna go into the head honcho, the guy that led all of this, Archer. His name's Archer, I think. Yeah, Archer. Basically is trying to get their big bad boss Giovanni to come back. And yeah, he's just spouting all this glory stuff, and I'm just here chilling. I'm gonna lead off with my Totodile. Here it is, Archer. He leads off with a Houndour, Coughing, and Houndoom. This is nothing. I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna go ham with my Totodile here. Spam Surf, Feint Attack. This is gonna do nothing. It's probably gonna do like 10% damage. Let's see, right here. Ooh, that was not a lot of damage. Boom, this Surf's... I don't know if the Surf one-shots. It might one-shot. It has to. Yep, boom. Critical hit. There's no way. Houndour ain't doing nothing to me. This Coughing, though, is probably gonna do some weird stuff. Let's see, we cut over. Surf almost takes it out. Sludge. It's gonna do some good damage to me. Unfortunate crit. Takes out the Totodile. That's fine. We're gonna switch into the Elekid most likely for the quick attack. or Riolu. Both are pretty fast. Yep, Riolu. Okay, here it is. We're going to go in with the quick attack or something. I know the Riolu outspeeds. Free kill. Now that the Riolu's out, we're most likely going to force palm the Houndoom, hoping that we can get some paralysis and some good damage off. If this Riolu goes down, we still have to allocate with the low kick, so we're not completely lost. Let's see. It's going to go into the... Ooh, what are we doing? Ooh, force palm. Oh, it's choking me out a little bit. This Fire Fang is going to do some good damage on me. About half, almost half. That's fine. Yay, nice follow. Let's go. Okay, the force palm. Ooh, okay, this is about 60. And the paralysis. We were correct on the paralysis prediction. That's impossible. Dude, he has no idea. He's getting flexed on by a team of baby Pokemon. Absolutely insane. Boom. Second force palm takes it out. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. This fight was maybe like a 4.5. It was super easy. This Houndoom was probably the only thing that gave me issues. Alright, now we get into the 8th gym leader. I'm very excited for this fight, but also I really don't. I'm a little nervous, I'm not gonna lie, because I really don't have much going for me besides the Totodile that knows Ice Fang with the Nevermelt Ice. So I have to be really strategic with how I play out my team. Leading out with a Gyarados, Dragonair, another Dragonair, and a Kingdra. We lead off with Totodile, hoping to get a Dratini. I think I was expecting a Dratini or something, or a Dragonair to lead off, but I'm not really going to be able to do anything with my Totodile, so we're going to switch into the Elekid here. Oh, we're not going to go into the Elekid. Let's see what we do here. Okay, Togepi. Togepi's pretty tanky. It'll probably take whatever the Gyarados wants to throw at it. This Dragon Rage is going to do 40 damage to me, so it's going to do about half health, which is fine. I can tank another one, so we'll just go for the Yawn. Try to get a little strategic here. Play around its weaknesses. Yawn, get the Elekid, free switch in, and probably take it out one shot. Boom, bada bing. Let's see. Oh, we don't even go to Elekid, dude. I'm not even correctly predicting what I'm gonna do. I don't even know myself. Gets hit with the bite. That's fine. Let's see. What am I doing here? Gyarados is asleep now. Munchlax. What? I do go into the Elekid, so the Munchlax was a bait, I guess? I don't know. I surprise myself every time I see myself play. Did that even make sense? I don't even know. Alright, we're going to go with this Elekid. The Elekid does Thunderbolt. Boom. Boom. Gyarados don't even want to live. Gyarados just... Oh, the Gyarados barely lives. I'm pretty sure it's going to want a Hyper Potion now, which is fine. Alright, yeah, just one more Thunderbolt takes it out. Easy peasy. This Gyarados was a little annoying, a little too bulky for my liking. We're right around the same level as this gym leader. We didn't really train that much before this. We went straight into it. Let's see. Ooh, Scrambling leveling up. Let's go. Let's go, Scrambling. Scrambling and Munchlax. Taking one for the team. Pretty bulky. Pretty bulky. Alright, now she's going in with the Kingdra. I'm a little scared here because the Kingdra is so strong. Final evolution Pokemon. As you can see, it's taken out by Elekid and my Munchlax. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do here. I'm trying to figure out how I want to try to take out this Kingdra. I'm not sure how to play this. Let's see what I'm doing. Oh, I'm freaking out. I'm crashing out right now. I'm trying to... Boom. Okay, going in for the Elekid. Revive. It misses. We're going to go in for the heal. Honestly, the Elekid's probably my best bet to taking this Kingdra out. Just because I have nothing for this Kingdra. I can dwindle it down. Oh, we live with a 3 HP. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what I want to do here. We're going to sack somebody. Togepi or Riolu gets taken out here. So what am I doing here? Am I healing the Togepi or the Riolu? Let's see. Boom. Healing the Togepi. That's fine. At least getting some health back on my team. Riolu goes down. And we're gonna try to get the revenge KO with the Elekid. Let's see if I live this Dragon Pulse. I don't know if I actually live this Dragon Pulse. Unfortunately, we did not live. Really sad. Alright, so now we're basically just brute force, and we skipped all of that. We just skipped all of it. We brute force the Kingdra with the Munchlax, and we're all nice and dandy. And now we get into the Dragonair, which started taking out half of my team. So I'm trying to figure out how I want to do this. I think I'm just gonna want to go into the Totodile here. I'm trying to figure out my play here. Because I'm trying to talk with chat, trying to figure out what might be the best option here. And honestly, I think it's just gonna be Totodile, that or a Togepi, Yawn. I'm not too sure. Boom. All right. Boom. All right. We hit it with Ice Fang. Bada bing, bada boom. Let's see. Does it take it out? No, it does not, unfortunately. But it is her last Pokemon, I believe. Didn't go for the potion. It was not low enough. Boom. I think that was it. This fight was... we did a lot of skipping, but this fight was a... I'd give it a 2.5. 2.5 out of 5. It was actually quite difficult, I'm not going to lie, just because we didn't really have that much to take out the Kingdra and Gyarados. Alright, so now we get into what was supposed to be flawless run. But up until now, this is up against one of the Kimono girls, the one with the Vaporeon. I don't remember her name. We ended up wiping out for the first time in the run here. I'm struggling really hard against this Vaporeon. I don't know how to counter it. I got screwed over at the fact that I couldn't heal after every battle, and so unfortunately I ended up losing first blackout of the run. But now we're here to run it back again. We're gonna be talking to the first Kimono girl, which is what's her name? Let's see, Zuki. She starts with an Umbreon. I'm trying to be a little more strategic here. I got potions. I'm more prepared. I got the Lucky Paralysis though on the Force Palm, so now I'm just trying to figure out what I want to do here. I'm gonna heal with the full heal. That Dark Pulse isn't gonna do much to me, honestly, and the Umbreon just isn't fast enough, so we'll be able to take it out relatively easily. No problem at all. We're gonna full heal again. Shadow Ball. Luckily, I lived that even with the crit. Bulky Riolu. What? Okay, now we take out the Umbreon. We get done with that. Now we're gonna get into the second Kimono girl fight, which is against Espeon, I believe. Yeah, Espeon. Naoko is gonna lead off with Umbreon, which is, I said Umbreon, Espeon, which is very unideal, very not ideal. Oh my gosh, what am I even talking about? I need to go to sleep, man. This is also being filmed on a different day, so whatever. We go into the Magby. Gonna go in for the Feint Attack, hoping to God it does some good damage, because I really need to take out this Espeon. The Umbreon and Espeon are the real main threats, and then I just need to have enough to take out the Vaporeon at the end. This Psychic is the unfortunate Psychic crit. It's going to take out Magby in one hit. Really annoying, really unfortunate, but we're going to try to come back from this. We're going to use Togepi in hopes of maybe using Shadow Ball. Okay, we skip on over to Bullhead. I know outspeed, so we're just going to go for the Feint Attack once again. Let's see how much this does. This might get us down to like 70%. Oh, that was like 99% right there. Shit. If only it was a crit, it would have taken it out. Psychic's, yeah, Psychic's gonna take us out. No biggie, whatever. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is. All right, so who are we gonna go into? Elekid. Ooh. All right, let's go Elekid. We're just gonna quick attack. Boop, bada bing, bada boom. That'll be the fight. Really unfortunate that this Espeon was a little annoying, but honestly, not too bad. We can still come back from this as long as we can find ways to stall and whatnot in the next battle. Now, we're gonna get into the third Kimono girl fight. That's which one is this one? I believe it's Flareon, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, Flareon, level 38 with Fire Blast, Will-O-Wisp, Quick Attack, and Last Resort. So this one I'm able to basically heal up my team. I'm thinking. I don't know what I actually do here, but I know with Munchlax I got thick fat, so my Munchlax is going to be able to eat up these Fire Blasts. No problem. Not going to be much of an issue for me. Let's see. That did like maybe 10% health. Yeah, we used a Whirlpool. No, Whirlpool? Okay, I'm juking myself out. Yeah, Revive. Let's start healing up the team. Let's just heal up the team right here. make sure that make sure that we're prepared for the later fights. Alright, we're gonna skip on over to Totodile. I'm just gonna spam surf. I think I'm not on torrent yet. I'm not on torrent just yet. But I'm guessing I barely lived. I was expecting to live the last resort, but I didn't know how low I was gonna be. That takes out the Flareon. Now we're gonna get into the next fight, which is against Jolteon. And we're just gonna brute force it here with what, Shadow Claw? What was that? I think it was Shadow Claw. Nice follow. Let's go. We live on 5 HP. Shadow Claw hits for like maybe 12%, whatever it is. I don't know. I'm weird at guessing. We tried to do some damage with Allocate, and unfortunately couldn't really do much, but we still did some good damage. I'm expecting the Magby to hopefully outspeed here, and it does with the Fire Punch. We take out the Jolteon and get the level up. Level 42 Magby. Now we're a little on the edge right now, but we're doing okay. We're up against Vaporeon, the Pokemon that took us out last time. We've got a low Totodile and 2 Pokemon, so we're gonna try to find some way to work around it. This Allocate I know outspeeds, but we just have to see. Oh, that does 50%. This Surf is oh, we barely lift on 5 HP. 5 HP, but I should have healed there. Honestly, I wasn't expecting the quick attack. I should have though, because all EVs and evolutions do. So I'm trying to figure out what I want to do here. I'm gonna try to we're just gonna heal up the Allocate and hope to gosh. We were lucky to live with that last move, and we're able to heal up the Munchlax again so we can get more stalling going. The Komodo girl isn't going to want to heal up the Vaporeon. We're just going to do Body Slam in case we can paralyze or maybe take it out. We're just going to brute force it here once again. Let's see if we leave this Surf. I believe we do, and we're able to get the Body Slam off. Yes, let's go. 6 HP. I swear, I've been getting so many lucky encounters where I'm just under 10 HP, under 20 HP. It's absolutely insane. We barely got through that. And this fight was absolutely insane. These series of fights, I'd give it a 1 out of 5. This was the hardest part of the run, in my opinion. I cannot believe that I lost. If I didn't lose the first time, this would have been flawless. Alright, so now we're going to get into what would be catching the legendary Pokemon of the game, making our way all the way up the tower. We're going to start the fight against Ho-Oh, where at this point I was streaming live to my TikTok and Twitch, and I gave the option of trying to catch it or excuse me, or trying to defeat it. And personally, I wanted to defeat it to gain confidence, make the Ho-Oh actually want me. I wanted to assert my dominance with my team of baby Pokemon. Of course, I'm a couple levels under level, and in most cases, if my team was fully evolved, this fight would actually be no problem. I mean, it still kind of was no problem, but the fact again that I'm a full team of baby Pokemon, it's a little bit harder. It's gonna throw a Sacred Fire at me, and I'm gonna eat it up pretty good here. I thought I was gonna do way more damage, but this extra sensory actually ends up doing more damage. I threw an Ice Fang at it, and it did like no damage, unfortunately. It throws me in Torrent, and this Surf is gonna do some good damage. Once I get it low enough, this basically becomes like a stall fight with Munchlax using Whirlpool. Yeah, right here, Munchlax using Whirlpool probably. Here's Extra Sensory. This Munchlax is just tanking every single hit here. When I get it low enough, I basically give my chat 3 chances, because I only had 3 Ultra Balls or whatever in my bag. I gave it 3 Ultra Balls, and if I couldn't catch it within then we're just going to take it out. I gave him a chance, tried to please my chat, and yeah, let's see right here. First attempt. Let's see how it goes. I know exactly how this goes, but we're going to run it back for the video right here. Not even a shake. So unfortunate, but that's okay, because, you can always do it a second time. Always got the chance. Still no shake. So unfortunate. And I know I have a Master Ball. But honestly, I was saving it if I found a shiny. This entire run, I kept feeling like I was going to get a shiny Pokemon. Unfortunately, that didn't happen. And, we just couldn't catch it with the other Ultra Ball. And the Ancient Power took it out. We literally took out Ho-Oh with the Togepi, which is honestly funnier than just catching it normally and whatnot. That was a Ho-Oh fight. It was 5 out of 5. There was no challenge at all. It was fun though. It was pretty fun. Alright, so now we get into the 5th adult fight, the 5th rival fight, going up against adult. Said that a bunch of times. Here it is. We're literally at the end of Victory Road. This is right before the Elite Four. He's sending out Sneasel, going in. Also the Golbat, Magneton, Kadabra, and Meganium. I forget what the 6th one is. I can't remember for the life of me, but it sends out Sneasel, and we just go in for the Magby, hoping to get one hit off on it. It uses the feint attack on me, but it doesn't really do that much damage. We hit it with the Fire Punch. It takes out one shot. Literally is not living a Fire Punch. Sneasel's so frail that it's not going to live anything. So now he goes into the Golbat, hit it with the Fire Punch, hoping to get some more damage off on it. And it did really good damage. But unfortunately, this Air Cutter here, I think, takes me out with a crit. Nope, incorrect. It did some pretty good damage. That's the next turn. We tried getting it with this Fire Punch right here, and it's so close to taking it out, but unfortunately, we could not do it. No crit, no kill. Air Cutter takes us out with the crit. We basically go into the Elekid net now for the revenge kill. We shouldn't be... Yeah, right here. Boom. Takes it out, no problem. That Golbat ain't living. Clean shot. He's going to go into his next Pokemon, which is Meganium. We're going to cut over to Munchlax. This Meganium's so annoying. It's probably the most annoying part of the fight right here because the Meganium kept spamming Synthesis. So I was trying to find some way to counteract it. I used Pell Dance, though, to confuse it, and it still got the Pell Dance off on me even though it was confused. I'm just spamming Magby here now. We got the burn off on it, luckily, and the Reflect wore off. So I was able to do some more damage here. I forgot that was Choice Scarf, though, so I couldn't go into the Flamethrower. So I had to keep going for the weakened Fire Punch. I'm just trying to figure out now what's the best way to take out this Meganium, because now I think I just have to stall out the Synthesis that it keeps using. Even with the burn and the Fire Punch, it's just, it keeps living, and it's gaining more health. No crit or anything still. I'm trying to get through it. Right here, finally, a crit. That took too long. Magby got it through, and I knew it was going to be a lot of XP for Pokemon, but unfortunately, it took too long. I had to switch out to Magby here. We're going to switch into the Togepi because we're actually predicting a Shadow Ball from the Haunter, I believe. Let's see right here. Yes, of course. Lucky predict on the Shadow Ball, and I get a free switch in and get the Shadow Ball out on the Togepi. This Haunter really can't do much. It really can't. It's going to... We actually outspeed it here. I didn't expect that. We outsped the Haunter. I don't know if this kills. We did like 50% on it. Did mean look. This is basically free. The Haunter's going to go down to the next Shadow Ball that we do. I think it's just so funny that we've been able to use Togepi here to basically take out a bunch of key Pokemon in the story. Do we get through this confusion? Do we get through this confusion? We don't, unfortunately. It would have been a free Shadow Ball. We're going to Brute Force it right here. But the Hunter ends up using the Curse that takes it out. So it just took itself out before we could. So I guess it went out on its own terms. We're going to switch on over now to the Kadabra versus Munchlax. This Kadabra is not going to live because this Munchlax is too strong. Kadabra is too frail. Was not meant to take any hits. Kadabra is gonzo. Let's see. He's going to send out his Magneton now, and this is basically free. We basically won the fight now. Going to send in Magby and finish the job. This fight was a 4 out of 5. No challenge at all, besides the Meganium continuously spamming Synthesis. Alright, so now we're finished with all the posts, recording, whatnot. Everything else that goes on from here on out is basically live. So enjoy the rest of the video. Please like, comment, subscribe if you got this far. Woo! And at last, I've been accepted into the Elite Four. I can only keep getting better. Losing is not an option. Oh! Alright, let's get it. Let's get it. Thank you for joining the live. Thank you for liking the live. Ants. Oh shit. Alright. Oh, level 40. Okay. Now don't get me wrong here, but I think one feint attack does one shot. I think it one shots. You named him Bulbhead? I sure did. I thought it was perfect. Oh no, I thought I was gonna one shot. That was so close. Oh, the Psychic's gonna do damage, but we live it. Alright, we're locked into feint attack. He's gonna use up all of his full restores. That's fine though, because I think the Elite Four members use like 2 or 3 full restores. Alright, we chilling, we chilling. Okay, Slowbro is an issue. What we have to do here is either switch into Munchlax. I think Magby can do some serious damage, but I don't want to risk having a Pokemon faint right from the get-go. It's honestly going to go for like Surf or something, some water type move. Excuse me. Excuse me. I want to go into Totodile maybe. Now let's go into Munchlax. Let's go into Munchlax. Water Pulse. That's alright. That's alright. The crit was annoying. If I get I can get a Paralysis potentially. Oh, Curse, come on. Alright, skip that. We want the Paralysis. Give us the Paralysis. Thank you for sharing the live, Yoshi. Thank you so much. That means a lot. Bro used Curse, but you ended up using Psychic. That does nothing. That does not help him in any way. I think Munchlax can solo the Slowbro. It's just gonna take a minute. What's going on, Mini Bike? Thank you for joining the live. Thank you for sharing the live, user 88322-612-64383. Thank you so much, Lego, for sharing the live as well. Thank you guys so much. We got the Paralysis. Oh, it didn't full restore. Will did not full restore. Alright, we're doing good so far. Do I have... please... Okay. I just want to make sure I didn't accidentally have some weird cheat code on. Let's roll out. This Psychic does nothing. Thank you so much again for sharing. Nice. Super effective. That's going to be even stronger. That's really good that we dodged the Lovely Kiss. That would have put our Munchlax to sleep. What are you playing on? I'm playing on the Desmume emulator. I'm playing on the Desmume emulator. DS emulator. Happy birthday, bud. Hi, Gabriella. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the birthday wishes. Appreciate it. Oh, the critical. But our Munchlax lived. I think we can switch into... Oh, I'm locked into the rollout. That's fine. I'll take Munchlax going down. And then we'll use Magby. We'll use... Magby should outspeed even if Will decides to full restore. What should I use though? I could try using Fire Blast, but it doesn't have great special attack. Let's go Fire Punch. It did not full restore. Are you playing on a 3DS XL? Light and animal style too? No, I am not. That's funny though. I'm playing on a computer. I wish I had a 3DS XL. Light animal style too? Oh, I'm locked into the Fire Punch. I'm locked into the Fire Punch, but I think I can switch out. And Togepi will be a good switch in. Maybe I can wish. Yawn. Green, 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 green. Nice. Okay, well, Yawn. Yawn the Xatu. Then wish. Oh, we're gonna have to heal. That's alright. we'll heal and then wish and switch back into the Magby. We'll switch back into the Magby. Bum, bum. Thank you so much again for sharing the live. Sharing the live really helps me out. Oh, that's a crit. Oh, that's so annoying. Okay, it's asleep. We'll hit the wish and then we'll rotate into Magby. Hopefully the Xatu does not wake up. If the Xatu wakes up, then it... Thank you so much, Gabriella, for sharing the live. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Helps me out a lot. Oh, it did wake up. Please, please live. Please live. Oh, barely. Yo, what's going on, D the Virgo? Thank you so much for liking the live. Okay, we're back at where we started. Unfortunately, it's a little annoying. Yo, what's going on? What's going on, Danny? Thank you for joining from the shorts. Okay, I don't think Feint Attack takes it out, but it definitely puts it at like it puts out like 50%. Ooh, 60. Oh no, that's like it's yeah, the citrus berry. That's about roughly 50. I think one more Feint Attack does it, especially if it's a crit. Especially if it's a crit. Oh, yes, let's go. Hell yeah. Let the Magby cook. The Magby and the Munchlax, as well as the Togepi. Putting in work. Even though I was defeated, I won't change my course. I will continue battling until I stand above all trainers. Hell yeah, let's go. Alright, we gotta heal up. Honestly, you can lead with Magby, bro. It resists Arios' moves. Shit, you so right. I didn't think about that. I hella didn't think about that. Confusion, sleep, poison. Prepare to be the victim of my sinister techniques. Pokemon are not merely about brute force. You shall see soon enough. Damn, he's telling me my strategy will not win. Yo, thank you so much, Jamar Smith. I believe. Thank you so much for joining the hype train. Thank you so much. I feel the Ariados outspeeds Riolu. Let's find out. I outsped. I think it's because I'm just a higher level. As long as I don't get poisoned. I got poisoned. Let's take him out with Earthquake. Bum, 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 bum. Cool. What's going on, Mizzle? 100%. Thank you for joining live. Damn, level 60. I didn't even notice. Yeah, I leveled up pretty high for Lance's ace. Alright, I think I'm gonna sack the Riolu strategically so I can get a free switch into I think Elekid would be the best bet here. Elekid or Nevermelt Ice, Ice Fang, Totodile. So we'll just go in for the Shadow. Okay. You outsped, you outsped. I should have gone for the Flying Berry. I think it might have lived. What's going on, Kim? Thank you for joining the live. We're at 4.3k likes. As well as how many? We're at 981 TikTok followers. I didn't even notice. We're so close to 1,000 TikTok followers. That is so exciting. I can't wait. I believe Crobat has better. Yo, thank you so much, Rockstar, for following the hype train. Thank you so much. Let's go for Thunder Punch. Paralysis? Okay. Whatever. Hooey. Poison Fang. I think we live this, but it'll do some good damage. Oh, that did nothing. And static. Dude, our Elekid's a tank. Like, low-key, high-key a tank. Alright, let's hit him with a Thunderbolt. Call it lose? Nah, fam, we ain't gonna lose. I intend on winning. What's going on, Pat Counter? Thank you for joining live. There's no way I'm gonna lose now. Honestly, if this team was evolved, it'd be an absolute offensive threat. 100%. I think I'd have such an easy time. I think I would literally go through this Elite Four with, like, no issues at all. Electivire, Magmortar, Togekiss, Lucario for Alligator, and Snorlax. Absolutely insane. We got the fast, we got the bulky, and the specially and physically offensive Pokemon. All in baby form. What's your sign? I think my sign is either Pisces or Cancer for February. This would be a disgustingly insane team, fully evolved. I really appreciate your energy. Hell yeah. I ain't losing, Drew. Drew, I ain't losing. It ain't happening. I'm sorry to tell you. Oh shit, your birthday passed already? My birthday is today still. My birthday's... It is still my birthday for another 40 minutes. Happy belated birthday. Thank you so much. Thank you, Babe Ruth, for joining the hype train. Thank you so much. We're at 6 new TikTok followers right now. Happy birthday. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I spent the day... Happy belated birthday. Thank you so much. I spent the day bowling. I ate an insane amount of food. I ate hot dogs. I ate chocolate bars. I had a beer. I had some barbecue today. Oh, happy birthday today then. If I wasn't broke, I'd send at least 5 galaxies. Dude, you're too kind. Any gift is... I'm grateful for anything. Happy B-Day, dog. Thank you, Rockstar. Alright, let's end with the metronome. Yo, thank you for the... Yo, thank you for the 5 heart puffs, D. That means a lot to me. Let's end with the metronome. We get the Dark Pulse. This isn't going to do a lot, but it's going to do some damage. I think I'm just going to bait out the explosion, and I think Munchlax will be able to tank it. These Toxic Spikes actually are going to do some damage. We're probably going to have to ride this out as Munchlax, which is fine. I think having Metronome on the Munchlax is a good idea. HBD and such. Of course, of course. Of course. What's going on, Nick? Alright, roll out. Oh, wait. Was roll out? I think it's still, what's going on, Drusky? I'm sure you're not the actual Drusky, but what's going on? I live. Oh, the crit. Alright. Oh, and the Riolu's down for the count currently. Lose? Drew, we ain't losing, buddy. It ain't happening, I'm sorry to tell you. Minimize. Oh, we still hit him with the yawn. Alright, so it's gonna keep minimizing, but... Let's go and revive. Downer, am I right? I know, right? The downers are what keep me going. How did you get them so high level? I did level training. I XP grinded. Do you have extra sensory on Togepi? I unfortunately do not. It did not learn it, and I didn't find a way to get it up until now. But I might be able to get it when I go up against Red and whatnot. It might be an egg move or something. I'm not quite sure. Alright, we need the Riolu. Thank you, Lexi, for liking the live. Thank you. I could heal. I don't need to heal you. Let's just try to weaken you. Dude, it's used like 3 different... It's used 3 different minimizes, and I've been able to hit it a good amount of times. Nah, yeah, it's an egg move. That's how you get on Togepi. Yeah, I figured. Alright, this Rio is really gonna have to come through. Oh, it's gonna maximize its evasiveness. Come on. Give me one. Give me one. Just give me one. I don't live that. I did! But the poison. Dang it. If Swords Dance first. I thought it was too risky to hit it with the Swords Dance. I thought it was too risky to hit it with the Swords Dance just because it was already going to miss and it was going to lose a bunch of HP. Although its gunk shot and everything should be low, if not completely out. No, Swords Dance raises your attack row, not an actual move. I know that. Oh my gosh, thank you so much for the 3 lightning bolts. I'm so sorry I did not see that. Unless you got confused for a sec. Okay. Alright. Feint attack. Oh, feint attack never misses. I should be using that. Alright. Oh no, I used the wrong move. I paralyzed. I accidentally got too click happy. Come on. Bruh. Come on. Oh my gosh, I lose so much health from poison. Bruh. Okay, we gotta revive the Magby. Dude, this muck is absolutely destroying me. What the heck? Revive. I guess I had a full heal or something. Okay. Hyper Fang? Okay, that came in clutch. That's cool. Yes, finally. We got really lucky there. Alright, Venomoth. I needed a Pokemon with Rapid Spin. Alright, that put a slight damper in our plan, but we'll sack them. Oh, it lived. Paralyze, or kill it. Yo, we took it out. Let's go. Oh my gosh, yes, you have proven your worth. Are you on challenge mode if there is one? For the challenge mode was only in the Black and White games. I think Black and White 2. Does your team have any Dragon type moves? They do not. And Bruno, I've always trained to the extreme because I believe in our potential. 10 bands if you beat me in Pokemon Showdown. No way, fam. I'm so washed. I have not done competitive battling in so long. I was into the VGC stuff back in 2016, around the X and Y, ORAS, up the IVs, and you'll win. Yeah, but I don't want an easy fight. 10 bans on a Pokemon game, Lamau. Did I hear that right? You sure did. You sure did. Baby Run is dope. I agree. Alright, we're up against Bruno. Bruno might be a little troubling. Thank you so much, Zelkry Lance, for following the hype train. Let's get it. Yeah, you did, little bro. Oh, it's him on top. I thought you got his easy. Pokemon best game out. Easy clap. Oh, bruh. He's gonna use dig. Alright, watch this. We're gonna switch into like... What do we switch it to? We can switch it to Togepi. No, that would be dumb. Normal type. Let's go into Magby. It'll get flame. Oh, why'd I go to Magby? It used Dig. It's gonna do so much damage. No baby bird. Yes. That was really stupid. I can't believe I went into Magby. Flame body? Yes, flame body. Okay, this is exactly what I wanted though. Now it's gonna do like significantly less damage. It was worth the risk. So now I think we can go Rose fold in off the bat. It's a half fold. It was like a half chub of a fail. It wasn't too bad. I swear it was calculated. So now it was indeed a calculated risk. If it was a crit and it took out the Magby, then it would have been me failing. But it lived and we're all Gucci, so Waterfall, this probably does some good damage. Hopefully. I don't know how good Toadao is gonna be against Hitmotop. Oh, this counter's gonna do a good amount. I thought so, but I think it's gonna heal. Okay, yeah, it's gonna full heal. Oh, let's go. That was a nice hit. I think I go first. Dig. Come on. Okay, let's go into Munchlax. Oh no, let's. Who do we go into? I think I live a Dig. I can't risk going into Magby again like that. Okay, Dig did nothing. Alright, it's gonna keep doing Dig, and we live it, so let's go into you. Oh, let's heal you. The Dig spam. I know, right? So annoying. I wish I did have a flying type Pokemon. Alright, we're good. Honestly, if you go into Riolu, you can set up fully with Swords Dance. No, you're so right. You're so right. Alright. Hitmonchan. What does Hitmonchan have? Then potentially Sweep. It might want to use an elemental move on me. Flying or Psychic, you got 2 normals. Was it one counter kind of deal? Oh, I wish I had a Psychic or Flying type move. I think it has Ice Punch. Let's go back into Magby so we can get it burned. It's not going to have Dig or anything crazy, I think. Yo, let's go. I knew it was going to have Thunder Punch. Nice, dude. The Flame Body is so clutch. It is major big brain. Crit? Oh, that was just a regular. The Thunder Punch cannot take me out, buddy. I'm sorry. Fire Blast? I could Fire Blast, but it's a little too risky. Shout out Magby. Magby is actually so good. I don't want to risk it. Dragon AI. What's going on, Dragon AI? Ice Fire Punch with low kick. Not sure, then Dynamic Punch. Yeah. We're punching, we're getting through. Alright, this is where, let's see, there's Onix, Hitmonlee, and there has to be another. Now I think we can set up, let's see what Onix does, but we might be able to set up Swords Dance now. Unless it uses some, okay, Earthquake. That might deal some damage to me. I'm glad I switched out though. Okay. If it might hit me with a crit Earthquake. That's probably the worst thing that can happen to me. Another. I have a free chance. Okay. We Force Palm. And we can Earthquake or Force Palm the next Pokemon. Let's go. Got 15 minutes left in my birthday. It's almost not my birthday anymore. That's true. The birthday ends when I go to bed. What would be better? Earthquake? Shadow Claw? Shadow Claw has a high chance of critting. Earthquake's a really strong move. Oh, Hitmonlee's faster. Oh, if I hit this, then I'm completely... Then it's a one-shot. Oh, I think Riolu goes down. Oh, barely. Ghost doesn't affect fighting. It does affect fighting. It doesn't affect... it's fighting that doesn't affect Ghost. Oh, happy birthday. Thank you so much, Dragon AI. Excuse me. Don't take him out, please. Oh, I got that backwards. My bad. Well, happy birthday. You're totally fine. Thank you so much, Xavier, for joining the hype train for your own good. Just heal. I could heal. I could heal. Wait, when was your birthday? My birthday is today. My birthday is for another 15 minutes before it becomes the 26th. So it's my birthday for another 14 minutes. Thank you so much, Cherry, for joining the hype train. Let's get it. Thank you so much. You gotta have full restores or something. I unfortunately didn't get full restores. 25th? Yes. My birthday is on the 25th of February. Blaze Kick, huh? Oh, that Blaze Kick did so much. We have the same birthday, dude. That's so awesome. I have two other friends who have the same birthday as me. Thank you so much. Tragic crit? That was a really bad crit. I did. Okay. Let's heal one more time. If I get crit again... Oh, this high jump kick's gonna be crazy. Dang it, dude. Okay. That subsided. Happy birthday, Ralph. Let's go one more time. Alright. He's just gonna keep high jump kicking. We can try to go into the Magby for the another flame body. Yeah, I forgot he had that. All good, all good. Let's do it. Thank you for sharing the live. Flame body, okay, that was worth it. Now let's go into Totodile. Hi, how are you? What's going on, Halo? How you doing? I'm doing pretty good. Thank you so much for joining the live. It means a lot to me. It means a lot. Going for a stab waterfall. Dude, swagger, come on. I could have done Ice Fang. I should have done that. Yo, what's going on? Thank you for joining the live, guys. We're at 5.3k likes. Absolutely killing it. Favorite Pokemon? You're looking at. My favorite Pokemon is Totodile. Favorite starter and favorite Pokemon. Alright, we got Machamp here. Fight as hard as you can until you faint. Let's go for the waterfall. I think one shots. Very solid. Mine is Milotic. Milotic is so good. I love Milotic's design. Waterfall. Thank you so much, Halo, for the follow. You have just joined the hype train. Thank you so much. You are making my day by that follow. My birthday is 10 minutes until the next day. That didn't make sense. I have 10 more minutes left of my actual birthday. I'm gonna make the most of these 10 minutes by getting to Lance. Nice. Happy birthday. Thank you so much for the birthday wishes. What's going on, bro? Hella cool. Thank you for joining the hype train. Thank you, Titan. I'm so sorry. I don't know how to pronounce that correctly, and I don't want to butcher it. Thank you so much, you guys, YouTube, for joining the hype train. We just defeated Bruno. Infernape to go. Infernape is a really good starter. Are we gonna let the Totodile evolve? We're gonna let the Totodile evolve now? Nah, fam. Nah, fam. Magby ain't evolving either. I ain't allowing it. The run ends if I let a Pokemon evolve. Might be the wall that stops it, but I think it will be fine. I turned 25 today. Where did you get the TM for Earthquake? It's in Victory Road. It's at the very end of Victory Road. How'd you do against Whitney? I destroyed Whitney because I had Riolu at that point. You're hype. How amazing. I am indeed hype. As funny as that is. Double. I think that's a double entendre. I think. No, yeah, has Earthquake for the Houndoom as well. Bet. How amusing. I love Dark type Pokemon. I'm known for my overpowering tactics. Think you can take them? Just try to entertain me, bro. I'm gonna entertain Karen by destroying her with only baby Pokemon. Did you have all 6 from the beginning? I did. Once I got Totodile and I got access to Pokeballs, I got every Pokemon through cheat code means at a low level so I could level them up with Totodile. Nice. I'm snitching, bruh. Don't snitch. Come on now. Let's not do that. Let's not snitch. Come on. We're better than that. We don't need to be like that. What's going on, D? Pokemon, this dude's snitching. No. Please. Please, don't do this to me. Alright, Force Palm should hit. Oh, okay, alright. We did Swords Dance again. My bad. Double Team Cheese. Bro, I accidentally Swords Danced a second time. I had to grab a burrito real quick. I'm back. All good. All good. All good. Yo, I still hit the Force Palm. That one shots. Let's go. I was actually so afraid of the Umbreon. OKO. One hit KO. Alright, let's see if we can sweep here. If anything, this is a 2-hit and it paralyzes the Murkrow. Oh my gosh, a 1-hit? Oh yeah, I did do Swords Dance twice. My nephew has a shiny Umbreon with speed boost. That's crazy. Damn, those health bars are so slow. I kind of miss the slow health bars. On Pokemon Moon, I didn't think Umbreon got speed boost. Yo, and we have the Shadow Claw, ironically, for the Gengar. It missed the Focus Blast, dude. Clean sweep, because you're +6, so we'll probably sweep. That is the luckiest sweep I've gotten. It missed the Focus Blast. Hit it with the Shadow Claw. This Houndoom might screw me up. If it Flamethrower, it might take me out with a crit or do some good damage. As long as it doesn't burn me. Okay, cool. Earthquake, that takes it out. Okay, now we have Vileplume left. If that was the only demise as a kid playing these games back then. And having to sit and wait. I do like how fast the health bars go in the newer games and all that, but sometimes it's just nice to see the old health bars. I don't know. It's just nice to see where we came from. Sunspore, Petal Dance, Acid, and Moonlight. The health bar might as well be my grandma on a walker. That's insane. That's funny. That's so funny. Oh shit. I am also live on Twitch, guys, if you want to go check me out there as well. I'm live on both. I am doing this for you as a YouTube video as well. And I will be editing everything and doing a part 1 for Johto and then doing a part 2 for Kanto. just so I can space out the content for the channel. Also, link in my TikTok bio. Pedal dance. Oh man, that did a lot of damage. Do you prefer Twitch or TikTok Live? I actually have had a lot of fun and more interactions with TikTok Live than Twitch. I'll get people on Twitch, but I'm not getting recurrent people all the time. I'm so glad I went first. Magby for the win. Yes, sir. Magby was going to be the failsafe for Vileplume, but I thought Riolu was going to be able to sweep. Nice. Damn, I thought you were slower. I thought I was slower too. TikTok better. I like TikTok because I definitely feel the engagement more there. I feel the engagement more, and I feel like I'm able to talk to people more on there. Thank you, Gavin, for joining the hype train. I'm obsessed with water Pokemon so much. I love water Pokemon. Water Pokemon are my favorite. Strong Pokemon. Thank you, Noel, for joining the hype train. Thank you so much. Weak Pokemon. That is only the selfish perception of people. Truly skilled trainers should try to win with the Pokemon they love the best. You're going to lead with Elekid for Lance? I might. Always. A baby Pokemon. Why haven't they done this? Hold on. I want to make sure I read that comment. Fire starters for me. Real? Yeah. Is this Elite 4? Oh my god, I'm locked in for the night? Hell yeah. We're going to be going for a while. Because he leads Gyarados. Okay, show the team. We'll show the team. Alright. So. Oh shit. We're on to the champion, guys. I'm 30 and the last Pokemon I played was Diamond on the DS 14 years ago. Oh, I'm so nervous. Alright, guys, who's ready? Who's ready for Lance? I fear for you? No way. Make sure to go for Thunderbolt with Elekid, too, because Intimidate. Exactly. Never mind. You beat me to it. I've been waiting for you. Hype. I knew that you, with your skills, would eventually reach me here. There's no need for words now. Got to 6k likes, King? Let's go. 6k likes. You got this. Let's go. Thank you for liking the live, guys. Without further ado, let's get into this. We will battle to determine who is the stronger of the two of us. As the most powerful trainer and as the Pokemon League champion, dude. Let's go. I, Lance the Dragon Master, accept your challenge. Alright, I'm going to stay quiet for this intro. Oh, the goosebumps. The goosebumps. Let's get it. We're 5 away from 1,000 TikTok followers. We're 5 away, guys. Let this man cook. Let him cook. Send in the let him cooks. All the leftovers filled our HP bar. The last Pokemon went in fearsome water Pokemon. Try the shiny run this game currently. Still haven't even gotten the starter I want. It is so hard to soft reset for starters. I've had the worst luck. Thank you so much, Illume D Sis. I'm so sorry if I butchered that. Thank you for joining the hype train. Yo, thank you, Larry, for joining the hype train. Thank you so much. If only you had Ice Punch on him. Yo, thank you. Oh my gosh, I'm piling up with all the follows. Thank you so much. I'm so sorry I don't know how to pronounce it correctly. I don't want to butcher that one. Thank you for joining the hype train. Let's end with another Thunderbolt, low-key. Maybe switch into Munchlax. It has Ice Beam. Yeah, let's go into the Munchlax. Let's not do any unnecessary risky plays. I can take the Thunder Wave. I'm already slow as hell. Thank you, Malachi, for sharing the live. That means a lot. Munchlax with the Ice Beam. Dude, you have no idea. The versatility on Munchlax is insane. Munchlax is the MVP. Dragon Rush. Nice miss. Dude, I hope this does damage. I hope this deals massive damage. Oh. Yes, the pros. The freeze. Let's go. Let's fucking go, guys. Let the Munchlax cook, dude. Let the Munchlax cook, dude. Nah, it's meant to be. Dude. It's gonna want a T-Wave again. Yep, it's gonna T-Wave. Let's go, dude. Thank you for all the likes, guys. We're at 6.1k. We are 2 followers away from 1,000. Oh my gosh, we're 2 away from 1,000. Can we get to 1,000 before the end of this battle? Whether I win or lose? I think I'm gonna... Oh, the paralysis, dude. Alright, I don't want to waste all my ice beams. I still need... Yo, thank you. Davis Dog 3. Oh, double paralysis. Come on. Chrome Corpse. Yo, we did it. We did it. Whoa, what's going on? Soul. One more. Oh my gosh, I'm being followed. Dude, I'm being followed so much. What's going on? That was like 4 follows in 2 seconds. Thank you guys so much. Goal hit. Let's get it, dude. Hyper Beam. Oh my gosh. It's still going. Let him cook. Let him cook. Let him cook. Which phone game is this? This is HeartGold and Soul Silver. So hyped to watch this. Literally. Thank you guys so much. Look how our boy... Dude. Munchlax literally freaking destroyed that Mon. Let's go for the Ice Beam. Outrage? Okay, I don't think it lives Outrage. I would be real. If you live this, I swear. Oh, gosh. I was too risky there. I was too risky. Alright, let's get Togepi in here. It's gonna want to Outrage. We're gonna test out... Guys, if Togepi lives in Outrage from Dragonite, then Togepi's better than fucking Dragonite. We're gonna go for the Yawn. And we're gonna revive Munchlax. Pre-Fairy Edition. It lived! It lived! What gym leader is this? This is the Elite Four champion, Lance. It's forced outrage due to being locked in. Yes, I hate that you don't know which one has what moves. I definitely don't know what moves it has, and I don't care. This Togepi's tanking everything. Oh, I need to revive. I almost healed the Togepi. See, look at that. Whoever asked when the Togepi was going to be in use, here's the Togepi. Confused? Oh my gosh, this is literally perfect. This is... Yes, this is perfect. We're getting that Togepi grind. Let's go for the Ancient Power. Dude, Ancient Power is so greedy. Let's go for the Wish. We'll go for the Wish and go for the Ancient Power. And see if we get the entire stat boost. Guys, we are at 50 viewers. It says that we have 50 viewers on my screen. I'm not sure if that's correct. We are popping off right now. And the stream has only just started. Thank you, Bye, Togepi. Togepi, we're doing this for you. The Togepi is absolutely running this Dragonite, if you read, guys, too. Yes. Thank you so much, guys, for joining the hype train. I'm so sorry. The messages are coming in a little faster now. Thank you so much for joining the hype train. We're at 6.5k likes. We are popping off. The Outrage will not take down the Togepi. It believes too hard. Oh my goodness gracious. I want this Togepi to take down the Dragonite so bad. Yo, thank you so much for the Twitch follow. Thank you so much, Bicycle Zelda, for joining the hype train over on Twitch. Thank you so much. I want to make sure I'm on top of all the follows and everything. I've been playing Emerald Rogue, hard AF. Dude, that's an awesome ROM hack. I miss when Pokemon games were actually challenging. Yeah, this game, yeah. This was the first original, like, vanilla game that I had trouble beating. I bet this is so tough. I've had a weirdly easy time. I've only blacked out once against the Kimono Girls, where it was a 5-person battle consecutively, and I could not heal. Yo, what's going on, Pico? Thank you for the follow on Twitch. Found you on TikTok. Hiya. What's going on, Pico? Thank you for joining the Twitch stream. We're all popping off right now on both sides. Fire Blast? Dude, the voice cracker. This Dragonite put in work. New gen games like Starting on Battle are cakewalk. Yeah, honestly, the new games are really... They're not as... They're fun. They're chill. They just don't got that oomph that, like, the games... like, down in the 4th, 5th, and 6th gen games. Actually, no. 4th and 5th were, like, the last hard games. Pokemon X and Y were extraordinarily easy. With, like, 0 post-game. Love just staring at their back sprites, honestly. Alright, Ice Fang. Safeguard. Oh, this is a free. He's Dragon Flying. Electric, super effective. This Ice Fang takes out the Dragonite. Guys, we are at 57, 55 viewers, 7K likes, 29 new TikTok followers, with 2 new Twitch follows as well. Thank you guys so much for the support. Mega Evolution was so cool, though. I'm really hoping... Guys, I will be streaming tomorrow night all the way until... Thank you so much for the TikTok follow. Thank you for joining the hype train. How's your Totodile not evolved? Dude, we're going no evolutions this run. I will be streaming tomorrow night until the Pokemon Day presents. The Pokemon Direct. I will be streaming until then. We'll react to it. Dragon resists electric, so it's neutral instead of super effective. Oh, that's cool. I didn't actually know that. Which game is this? This is Pokemon HeartGold. It says baby Pokemon around here. Yes, it does. This is the baby mode. We are only using baby Pokemon. Dude, the Totodile's putting in work. Mad respect for this stream. Thank you, Jesse. I really appreciate it. This Totodile is going to eat the Hyper Beam. My starter is a tank. I believe in him. No, that should have been a one-shot. Yo, we live with the 50 HP. Who wins, Dragons or a baby Crocodile? The baby Crocodile, guys. Lance doesn't stand a chance. Dude, they don't even know. Wait, since when does Lance have 3 Dragonites? Lance has always had 3 Dragonites. Aerodactyl. I think the Aerodactyl outspeeds and it will kill me. So let's heal. Are you going to do red? I am going to beat everyone. Of course I'm going to do red. This fight would have been so funny to watch IRL. I agree. He should have had the red Gyarados like in the anime. I agree. Little ass Pokemon. Totodile is the partner plot Pokemon. It is. It's like Ash's Pikachu. We live the Thunder Fang. Please don't paralyze though. Ah, the crit was real. The crit was crucial. That is completely fine. Let's go into... It might want to Thunder Fang again, so let's go into the Magby for the Flame Body. If it uses it. I hope it does. That is really unfortunate. Went for the Rock Slide. I think I live this, though. Yes, with 8 HP. There's no way my Pokemon are living like this. Alright, I think it's going to go down, so let's try to do a little bit of damage to it. So that was my first starter in Gold, but I started using a Cyndaquil. That's totally fair. Cyndaquil is a really good Pokemon, so I completely understand that. Let's get the Flame Body off of that crunch. Please. Oh, that's unfortunate. Alright, I think the Munchlax takes down... It lives and takes down the Aerodactyl. Rock Slide doesn't kill, but might flinch. So we're going to have to be wary of that. Okay, it did flinch. That's fine. Let's heal, just to be safe. Let's heal just to be safe. 53 viewers. Let's go. That is awesome, guys. Thank you so much for the support. We have ascended our goals tonight. at 1,007. Munchlax is actually the MVP of this team. It is getting more than just the participation trophy. It is getting the scholarship, the full ride. You're making all the moves I'd be making with this team. Are you my twin? Yes, we might actually be twins. Funny enough. Alright, let's try to... Have you ever tried Nuzlocke? I have, and I think Nuzlocks are really fun. No, I'm actually... So, aside from the baby run, I'm playing through Pokemon Renegade Platinum, and I'm doing a Nuzlocke on it, and I've had the hardest time playing through it. Which is, this is Pokemon HeartGold. Okay, it's really... This is the challenge, though. I couldn't just have an easy sweep. What is a Nuzlocke? Nuzlocke is you catch the first Pokemon on every route. You name every Pokemon to grow an attachment to it. As well as if the Pokemon you caught faints, or your starter, you are no longer allowed to use it. And there's a bunch of other added rules if you want to do the hardcore one. No items, no healing during battles and whatnot. Lance does not want to lose his dignity in this battle, dude. He just doesn't get it, dude. He's washed. Lance is washed now, dude. Full restore? This is free for me. This is literally... Dude, imagine I got a freeze on him. I might get another flinch. I'm gonna be so honest. I might get another flinch. Another flinch! What? Dude. Why is there... Why am I actually getting flinch right now? He doesn't understand the ways of the baby mode. The shiny run I'm doing is the first kind of challenge that I have done in a Pokemon game. Oh, man. Hey, shiny runs are really fun, and I have a lot of... I respect people who do runs like that. He's making you work for this, embarrassing him. Thank you so much for the follow on Twitch, Togastar69. That dang rock, dude. He's not gonna win. Oh my gosh, I swear. If he gets to flinch on me again. I swear, dude. Bro is resulting to the heal spam tactics. We've done it. Alright, he just has Charizard left. Guys, he literally just has Charizard, and we become the champion with only baby Pokemon. Let the Munchlax cook. Who do we defeat the Charizard with? Totodile, our starter, or Munchlax? The MVP. Red next? Oh, yeah. Bum, 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 bum. Aw, memories, let's go. The Muncher is wild. Alright, guys. Who should take out the Charizard? Let's heal the Totodile. It would be so symbolic if the Totodile could get the win. It would actually be hard to have to find a way to switch into Totodile, actually. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's go into Totodile. We have the heals, we have the revives. Let's get a little cheese in on him. Yo! Yo, he missed the air slash! He missed the air slash, guys! Guys, this is it. Oh my gosh. That miss was so huge, dude. Yo, I wish this was Twitch to clip that. This is it, guys. Let the Totodile cook. The second miss, dude. The Totodile was meant for the win. Sweep the leg. This is it, guys. This is it. Let the Totodile cook. This is okay. I never give up no matter what. You must be the same, brother. Have you heard these words? Have you heard these words? Let's get the crit on the Charizard right now. GG, all baby Pokemon sweep on a washed up champion. Plus Ultra! Watch this crit right now. Watch this crit. Well, after you win, I go to sleep. I need to see. Oh, okay, low roll. That's fine. Plot armor, Totodile. Dude, the Totodile is the protagonist right now. Let's get it, dude. I might get flinched here. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. We do have to heal here. Alright, that was too, like, anime for me. That was like... Imagine having the 4-star against Totodile. It's too build suspense. I agree. Dude, the battle just couldn't be easy like that. It has to... I have to earn it. Alright, I think I live one more air slash, guys. It is okay if Totodile does not make it, but he certainly fought for his spot on the team even as a starter. He knows his way. He knows his way. We are not going to flinch. We're going to live. We lived! No! We lived on 3 HP, dude! What's going on right now? Bro! What is going on? Hurry up, bro. Alright, let's speed this up a little bit. Dude, we lived on 3 HP. We're literally making him lose all of his air slashes right now. Okay, I really have to be mindful. Oh, the crit. I mean, this Charizard has a Serene Grace or something. Story of my life, guys. Story of my life. Dude. Press F's in the chat for the Totodile. The Totodile who got us to where we are. Munchlax. Let us send it away with him. Miz not got too cocky with the healing there. I did. Guys, Totodile ran so Munchlax could walk. GG's. Totodile sacrificed himself. It's over, but it's an odd feeling. I'm not angry that I lost. Happy that witnessed the rise of a great new trainer. GG's. No rees. Get this, Matt. Dude. Bro wants to evolve? No way. Nah, you thought. The run resets if I let a Pokemon evolve. Lame odd champion lost to babies. No way. You thought. You becoming truly powerful hype. No little Gators MVP. Nah, I'd be mad losing to a baby Pokemon. Celtics Shack out champion. Dude, your Pokemon have responded to your strong and upstanding nature. I'm so sorry. As a trainer, you'll continue to grow strong with your Pokemon. Thank you, Knack, for joining the hype train. Thank you. Let's get it. Oh no, it's all over. Thank you, Poppy Glizzy, for the hype train, for joining the hype train. Did anyone catch the Hidden Ogla reference? I did not. Yo, I'm getting all the follows right now. Thank you guys so much. We are joining the hype train. The Hall of Fame animation about to become comedy. Dude, this is crazy. Thank you, Odysseus, for the follow. You guys have just joined the hype train. Thank you so much for all the support. What Pokemon game is this? This is Pokemon HeartGold. And we are doing a baby Pokemon run. Let's interview the brand new trainer. Thank you so much for the follow. Travis, thank you for joining the hype train. Dude, that was like the best finale to a champion fight that I've ever had. This is getting a bit too noisy. Let's get out of here. Hype, could you come with me? Oh, I thought you knew him. He also said that. Nah, he mad. Don't even know the greatest. I'm getting minor lag spikes in the game for some reason, but we're Gucci. Guys, can we get some let him cooks in the chat? Can we get some hearts, some finger hearts? Can we let this man Lance know that he just got absolutely demolished by baby Pokemon? It's been a long time since I've last came in here. This is where we commemorate the league champions for all eternity. Their courageous Pokemon are also inducted. Here today we witness the rise of a new league champion. A trainer who feels compassion for and trust toward all Pokemon. Huh?
Why did I nap for a few minutes and I woke up and there was 90 people in your stream?
I didn't even realize you napped. Dude, it was literally so hype. It's been crazy, Baby Pokemon Hall of Fame. Yes, indeed. A trainer who succeeded. Are you alright? Baby?
Huh?
Are you good?
No, I woke up and there was 95 people.
Dude! Yes, I know, dude. That was probably the hypest part. I was in a really intense fight. A trainer who succeeded through perseverance and determination. The new league champion who has all the makings of greatness. A loving boyfriend? Indeed. Indeed I am. I do what I can to please. History of Hall of Fame champs, and then you see your baby team. You gotta let them know anybody with any sort of Pokemon is able to become a champion. Allow me to register you and your partners as champions. Guys, we've done it. How are you showing the DS screen, or is this an emulator? It is an emulator, and I'm using OBS to capture the screen. There's Elekid. Uncatchable to Elekid level 60. Yo, thank you for the let him cook. Thank you so much. I don't want to butcher your name, but thank you so much. Huh? Yeah. I'm so... Oh, shoot. Thank you so much, Aragon, the Dragon Rider, for following the hype train. We got Reckless. This is the OG. Thank you so much, Hane, for following the hype train. I really appreciate the lemon cook. And for the follow, Scramblin, the Togepi. Who thought you couldn't bring a Togepi to the champion and use them against a Dragonite? Baby Ryu the Riolu. Thank you so much for the follow. Just now joining the hype train. Guys, this is it. Oh, do a solo run on that game with Salamence? Hell yeah, you did miss an insane run. Thank you guys so much for getting to the end of the video. I worked an excruciatingly long amount of time just for this one part. It's only the first part. This may be a long video. I don't know how long this video is going to come out to, but we still have Kanto to get through. We just got through Johto. We still have the entire Kanto region. I'm going to make sure I work as hard as I can to get that second part out, but for now, enjoy this first part of my Pokemon HeartGold baby run. It means a lot to me, and I worked really hard on it, and I hope you guys enjoyed it too. Please let me know what you guys think and what you guys want me to do next. We have a bunch of other runs in the works as well. A bunch that I've already recorded and also need to finish doing editing and whatnot after I've done this run, this full playthrough and whatnot. And yeah, just give me some ideas and let me know what you guys think. I've been hype. Thank you again. I cannot say it enough. Thank you again for watching the entire video if you did, and have a good rest of your day. Please like, comment, and subscribe.